Hey, Screen Junkies. It's Monday. We've been here in the same clothes and same chairs for several days.
Oh, look. Quick change.
Whoa!
Nice.
We're different.
Man.
Everybody do it.
Exchange.
I probably shouldn't.
Now it's just
bare-chested.
The show gets real weird. This one gets very disappointing.
I love how everybody got on board with that. I was not expecting that.
Happy Veterans Day, you guys. We're off today, so we did a fun little pre-tape. We're talking movies that should never get remakes. We're talking.
We'll be back tomorrow, live from Sizzler.
Quite possibly. We're talking. We're finally going to get to that Deadpool story.
Finally.
Yeah, we've got a special treat.
Great.
From.
It's going to be really underwhelming because we built it up so much.
Yeah, well, no, but we're
I
definitely
going to
make room for it today.
So I couldn't possibly be
we're going to
underwhelmed.
get to
We've
it.
been teasing a Deadpool story for like 5 days.
So
Which
we're
I
gonna,
know because I
every-
listened to the show.
Like today's the day that we're finally going to get to it. We're talking movies or TV shows that are kind of ruined for us because they're about our job, and we're like, that's not how that works, and some other fun stuff, all in that voice. So let's get into our first story. Movies. Oh, I'm Joe. That's Billy. Spencer. Rocks.
True.
True. Movies that should never get remakes. Pandian asked. I said that right, I think.
We don't know.
Panda Ian. Pandian.
Something
We
like that.
don't know. We don't know.
We don't. I think Panda Ian would be like a dope nickname for a mobster. That's Panda Ian. He's real chill.
Yeah, Gas Pipe Castle over there by Panda Ian's place.
I feel like Pandaean.
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 Okay, a little stank on the. Okay, got it. They asked, "Hey, Screen Junkies, considering you guys report on new movies in development every day, is there a movie you've heard of that is being made that just makes you want to yell stop?" For me, I still don't want to see Steven Spielberg make another West Side Story. The original is already near perfect.
Okay.
So let's
Period,
go.
question mark.
Let's go. IMDb actually has a list of movies that are remakes that are currently announced or in
This
the
is
works.
just a short sample.
Yeah,
of that,
so-
by the way.
Really?
It's like 4 pages
Yikes.
long.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Yeah.
So let's go through a few of the, and if you got comments or thoughts,
I mean, I will
chime
say
in.
about the West Side Story thing is, on the surface, no, don't want it, don't need it. But for whatever reason, Spielberg is like, this has been my lifelong passion project. I've always wanted to
There's
make
something
this movie.
about
So it's
that where you're like, okay.
all right, if you've got a take, let's see it. So
Yeah.
I'm reserving judgment on that one. But you're right, on the surface, there's no need.
I agree. I don't personally need another West Side Story movie, but I want Spielberg to have all of the things
Yeah.
because he's given us.
He doesn't
so
have
much.
enough.
Yeah.
That guy needs a break.
It's not that, but he's given us so many movies that we love that, like, if he has a take on that, fine.
Yeah.
I kind of
run
feel
with
like
it.
musicals kind of get a little bit more of a pass than another movie, just because, like, think about like long running Broadway musicals. Like, there's always like, it never really comes out of the circulation. Maybe they'll change up the cast, they'll change out a director, but like there are shows like 42nd Street that have been running forever. So I think, like, yeah, West Side Story and other musicals, I think you can put out another version, and it's a little bit more acceptable to be, like that story as opposed to like, what new thing are you bringing? Like, you don't have to.
I mean, that works similar to like Shakespeare in the theater, where there's always a guy who's like, "What if Midsummer Night's Dream was set in the Roaring '20s? We're doing it!" Or so, yeah. As long as you got a take. So, on
Thou
this
art
list,
invited to Gatsby's?
my goodness, I just forgot every name of every character in Midsummer Night's Dream, and here we go. On this list, An American Werewolf in London.
Didn't they do that?
Do we care?
Didn't they do that like in the 90s? Didn't they do a remake of that already? No?
No, that was the Ginger Snap series, which is an underrated werewolf series that you
Can
should
I say
definitely
something
watch.
embarrassing about
Yeah.
Ginger Snaps? I'm just going to out myself.
Do it, man.
Food?
I used to know, the movie.
You ever see that movie?
No.
No.
HBO, they used to, their stuff you kids should not watch, they would put the TVMA, it wouldn't have a rating, and you would know if it played at like 11.
Yeah.
And I saw something named Ginger Snaps. I was like, all right, here we go. I watched that whole effing movie. There's no nudity in it. I was like, this isn't a sexy movie. This is just a movie.
Werewolves. This is.
I would, if I saw something named Ginger Snaps, I would think that too.
I was like, redheaded stripper for sure. Like, this is it.
Nope. It's
Sure.
It is definitely a metaphor for what if a girl's puberty was werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like
So
there's
did-
like
did
9 of them
Ginger
though.
Snap?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did. She did
I
indeed.
see.
I think there's more ginger snaps in Land Before Times.
There's like
No.
25.
There's like one set in the Old West. I'm
Yep,
pretty
yep,
sure.
yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. Dirty Dancing should not be touched.
werewolf baby.
Dirty Dancing is I don't know what.
I feel like they've remade Dirty Dancing. They've just called it something else. I mean, it's almost like it's not a West Side Story remake, but that trope of like, oh, she's the good girl and he's the bad boy, and then they learn to dance at the end.
Yeah.
I'm having a brain fart. What is
Yeah.
the Ryan Gosling Dirty Dancing movie?
La La Land.
La La Land.
But
That.
it's jazz.
Honestly, Dirty Dancing, I'm
bad boy
all
teach you how
about
to
it. I
trumpet.
don't think a remake could make it any better, but
Yeah.
I would watch it.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. Just two hot young stars learning how to dance to Pony.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, please send
This
it.
one's
Yeah.
set in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Starship Troopers should never be touched.
I don't think so.
Doesn't need it.
I don't think it would be funny.
Yeah, the remake that is out there to do is the one that's faithful to the book, but that's
Who cares?
I just don't think
need that.
that's I don't think we want that right now.
No.
The like military
The one that's like,
fascism, like
Spenny G says
you
no.
need to the only way to vote is to be the book is it'd be a weird choice to make it right now.
yeah,
Let's
no,
just put it that way.
absolutely. Never-ending Story?
I love this movie. There could be some really good CG stuff if you did good CG that you could do with this. Like, I understand why to remake movies like this that have such worldly things and then upgrading it, but it's so good.
Is he reading the book on a Kindle?
Oh yeah, the
I've
never-ending
never seen
iPad.
You've never seen Never-ending Story?
No.
You're fine,
I have
probably.
no
I do
interest.
think that as taking off the nostalgia goggles, like there is a opportunity to do this premise better than they did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
time.
that's fair. That's
Maybe.
fair.
I think it's really cool
You should see
the
it,
story
though.
that becomes real and the interaction between the
too
kid
late.
and the characters and like
Yeah.
I'm too old.
you could do that with
every time
little,
that I
little snappier.
Every
Yeah.
time that I watch one of these movies that they're like, you never saw that, you have to see it, and I'm like, it's fine. And
It's
people are
the
like, how
Goonies.
do you like? I saw E.T. in my like late 20s. I was like, I don't like this. I saw Goonies in my late 20s. I was like, I don't like.
Yeah, it's
this.
the Goonies problem. Like, if you saw Goonies when you were like 6, then you still really loved.
You wanted to be a Goonie.
Yeah.
So I think same issue kind of here.
Yeah. American Psycho?
This one I've never seen.
Okay.
It's a good movie. I don't know what else you say with it in
Yeah.
a remake.
Not much has changed since the 80s in that like Wall Street culture,
Yeah.
consumerism and the commentary on that. So
I almost feel like Fight Club was the remake to American Psycho, or at least a
This
a
one's the
genetic
one with
cousin.
Patrick
yeah,
Bateman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw it.
It also had a weird sequel about his brother.
Oh yeah.
That was a weird movie.
Yeah, I don't think you need a remake to that.
Yes to this next one. Yes to this next one.
Birds?
Yes to
The
this next one.
Birds?
This is my favorite Hitchcock movie. I love The Birds.
Well, who would you want to do to the birds?
Like something weird, like Tim Burton, or like
Burton
All right.
Birds.
I don't know, something. There's so many. I mean, you could also go with like, oh, this would be so cool, like James Wan doing The Birds. Oh, there's so many. The Birds is such a great movie, and I don't want to F with it because I love it, but it also could be, so many people haven't seen it. Like, it needs that boost, that like, yeah.
Okay. The birds,
Yeah.
right on.
Into
Vote
it.
yes for the birds.
Oh, I love that movie.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Scary as crap.
Escape from New York?
Huh.
I mean, I say you don't touch Escape from New York because then you get Escape from LA.
Well, I was gonna say it's a fun series. Again, this is not like hollowed ground for me.
Sure.
Looking, especially Escape from New York, it's a little boring.
I mean,
it's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
boring. But I'm sure if you remake it, it'll just be generic. So
Yeah.
I'm torn.
Well, that's the same with like Big Trouble in Little China, where it's like Big Trouble in Little China was like John Carpenter and Kurt Russell were like, they think we're making an action movie. This is hilarious. And it was like a commentary against like those Clint Eastwood gruff like super characters. And I feel like the remake would just be, the
It'd
Rock
be the
being-
RoboCop remake.
Yeah,
It'd just
exactly.
be like, this is a movie.
Yeah,
This is
The Rock fought this
yeah.
wizard, and there's nothing else under it or behind it. Heavy metal.
I'd watch that.
No, don't touch heavy metal.
You don't think they could just do more heavy metal, like
They should
with
do
new
more movies
artists?
like heavy
What? I
metal.
don't even
I
remember what this
agree.
is.
Heavy
What
metal
is
is
it?
like a long, semi
It's an anthology.
having
What
a
year are
plot.
we
Like
talking?
it's an animated music
85?
video.
Heavy metal.
of
Yeah.
like
E3?
basically heavy metal album covers coming to life of like, oh, the babe will take the sword and fight
With
the dragons.
original music or
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar.
Wow, I can't believe I missed this one.
So yeah, the feature
You definitely
length,
want to get low key and watch
yeah,
heavy metal.
Yeah.
The feature length trippy music video movie should come back, but I don't think you want to remake
No, it's
the
of its
plot
time.
of that one.
Yeah, but I
It's
feel
of
like
its
you could
time.
make more. Like, you could make, if you made that a series, I think you could do a heavy metal a year, and I'd be like, cool.
I mean,
Here's the one with Dragon Force and
I don't know what
Rhapsody.
the general population thinks, but I like heavy metal 2000. So
Yeah,
you could
I'm fine
do
with it.
heavy metal 2020. I'd watch it.
Yeah,
But don't
But movies
remake
like
the
heavy metal,
original.
movies like Fantasia, like it's fun to let animators just go nuts,
nuts.
To the soundtrack.
Do
yeah,
your
yeah.
thing, honey.
Side note, if you like heavy metal, make sure you've seen the movie Stunt Rock. Look up the trailer on YouTube. That's all I'm going to tell you. Highlander?
No feelings.
I have
whatsoever.
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
thoughts on
I
this
don't
one.
care.
Didn't they make a series about it
Yeah.
already?
The important thing is, like,
I'm surprised it hasn't been done already.
I don't think you can do it without Queen songs. Like, Queen, it's kind of like Flash Gordon to me. Like, the Queen song is like the point,
But
almost.
For me, it's Connery. You know,
As
they
a
are
Spaniard.
doing Flash
Yeah.
Gordon now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are remaking. Yeah, I guess Adam Lambert sings the Flash song with
he can do.
with Brian
he
May
could do
playing.
a decent.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
his name? Freddie.
Yeah. My Fair Lady. I mean, My Fair Lady's been remade a lot. Like, the concept's been taken a bunch.
Agreed, and also this is still like every high school, everybody still puts on. If you want to see My Fair Lady, it's like within 15 miles of where you
Yeah.
are.
If you really want to see My Fair Lady done, go to your local high school and watch the senior drama club put on their production of
I
My
would
Fair
put
Lady.
My Fair Lady in the Stars Born category, where it can be remade, and probably half of them will be great and half of them
Yeah,
will
I
be
think
terrible.
it'd be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I wouldn't be pissed if they were doing. If somebody was like, I need to do a remake of this, but do I need it? I don't care.
Yeah. Some of these I'm just surprised they're on. Like, someone thinks we need a new Romancing the Stone.
I don't know.
No.
No.
We really don't.
It's of its time.
Yeah. Scarface.
No.
That's a hard no.
Here's the thing about. I think people really miss the point of Scarface. Like, they miss the point of, like, the song Born in the USA, where they're like, hell yeah, patriotism. It's like, that song does not like America. Scarface is like, you know what's bad? Crime. But people are like,
yes and no.
Scarface
I mean,
is
they
sick.
make it look awesome, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I think if you want to see a Scarface remake, look at any direct-to-DVD movie a rapper has ever made, because
Yeah.
they're always
Yeah.
just like, you know, they come up from the bottom, they rise to the top of the drug game, and then they get killed because they got, you know, they had stopped paying attention to the streets. And like, that's
Yes, those are usually the lyrics. Stop
Starring
paying attention
Curtis
to the
50 Cent
streets.
Jackson.
yeah, any direct-to-DVD movie that's starring a rapper has the
weird,
plot of Scarface.
Weird Science.
Oh, it's been so long. That was Val Kilmer, or is that
No, that's
Real Genius?
that's Real Genius.
Okay, which
This
one's
was-
Weird
Real
Science?
Science is the
Robert-
boys that make the
Yeah.
lady.
Was it Robert Downey Jr.?
He's in it. He's a bully in
Okay.
it. It's a very like weird, small, early RDJ role.
I have no
where he, like-
thoughts. No opinion.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's a
on the
weird
rest
one.
of these.
That's the one where they make the woman in the computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems
And then she
problematic.
married
No,
Jean-Claude Van
maybe
Damme,
not
I
in
think.
It's
that
different
one.
from Mannequin.
Yeah, which is different from Mannequin, which is different from the one where they spend the night in a Target. Remember that movie?
No.
Sounds like Her. I haven't seen.
Which is different from
Mannequin is the first Her.
A Mom for Christmas. Do you remember that movie?
No.
With Daryl Hannah. She's the store mannequin that comes to life to be the mom for Christmas and
Oh,
then gets
that's a very wholesome spin on that one.
run over by
didn't
a
know what-
car.
Oh, okay.
It shatters. But the power of Christmas brings her back at the end as a real
Great.
person.
As it does.
And the
That's
store's
great.
missing one mannequin. Now.
I
It's
do
really
think
strange.
you could do a series of Police Academy movies. Just a new series of spoofy
I mean,
cop
we
movies.
have
You could.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We've got Reno.
true.
We've had
Yeah.
what's the other cop movies with the Farva?
It's going to be Kevin Hart, and I don't want any
Yeah,
more
that's
Kevin
fair.
Hart movies.
And if you haven't seen the Reno 911 movie, it's super underrated. You need to see that movie.
We skip to the last one because I do want there to be a Creed-style cliffhanger movie.
What is a Creed style?
Where it's like
Where it's
Stallone's.
old, he's just gotten old, but he's the same character having to climb the same mountain.
Oh,
I like
I was
that,
thinking
yeah.
the band.
What?
Creed,
Oh,
the
Creed!
band.
Yeah.
I would watch Creed the band in a cliffhanger
I was
movie.
like, is he trying to say it with arms wide open?
Now climb this mountain.
You go, what?
Yeah.
I'd watch that. Brittany asked, Brittany said, I'm a teacher, and prior to that, I've worked in the surgical ward of a hospital. I've yet to find a movie or TV show that really gets either profession or the people correct. And even movies I used to kind of enjoy are ruined now because they're so far off the mark. What I want to know is there a movie or TV show you've seen that really nailed your current or previous career? And do you have any films that have been ruined for you because you know how it really is? Billy, you had some feelings.
Yeah, I'm gonna dance around this one the best I can.
Start dancing.
There's a show out there for you crazy kids. There's a show out there that is based on one of my previous jobs and stories that happened at that job. And I watched the first couple episodes.
Scrubs.
Sure. I watched the first couple episodes of it, and it was very disheartening to see that they took stories that we had that, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I felt like some of those moments were like our moments, but it's like now they're played for laughs. 2, it's very disheartening to like really see what someone thinks of you, because it was very easy to pick out who was who from those moments. And 3, it's very interesting to see how people kind of rewrite history to their benefit. It's like, I get it's a show, it's not a documentary, but at the same time, it's like, I was there when that happened, and you did not look that cool doing that one thing. So let's be really
Okay.
If you're gonna make other people look kind of bad, let's kind of be real here. So I would say I know I'm being super vague, but
Okay.
there's just something strange about watching a show about a job you had that's right on the money.
That's literally
when it's about you
Yes.
or people that you worked with, and you're like, that's not cool. But I will say,
Octavia Spencer.
What a bee. I had a friend. We went and we saw Waiting, and he was like, "Yeah, that's."
I had a
Nailed
few
it.
server friends that were like,
I
yeah.
was a server for so many years, and I never experienced anything like that. When I saw Waiting, I almost quit my serving job.
I mean, he
because
worked
of how
at an
disgusted I was.
Applebee's, so I don't know where you served, but he was like, "Yeah, that's about right."
Spencer.
Sadly,
Pubic hair.
I worked in the mailroom at a talent agency, and
did?
swimming with sharks is really not that far off. Like, agents really are insane and scream all the time.
Yeah.
It's not it's a cliche for a reason, because they're crazy people who scream on the phone all day. I think mostly the thing that bugs me as I get older and crankier is like people living in Los Angeles or New York who have jobs that wouldn't afford them their apartments in Los Angeles or New York.
Huge apartments. Yeah.
Everyone's got these huge places.
I'm a middle school teacher.
Yeah,
Let me go upstairs.
Are
Yeah,
you talking about New Girl?
New Girl.
Yeah, New
big
Girl's one. Friends.
No.
I'm a waitress. Welcome to my 3-bedroom New York skyrise apartment.
She got it from her grandma.
The one that always makes me roll my eyes is Big Bang Theory. They make the hallways look so shitty, and then they go inside. It's
Yeah.
the sprawling
It's like nerd
estate.
palace.
Yeah.
You know, Big Bang, I'll say Big Bang's one where just being a dork in general, you're like, slow down there, Big Bang Theory.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And then in real life, that's always the one where, as a writer, when you have family members that are like, you should really write for that Big Bang Theory. We love that show. You're like,
Yes, Grandma, I should be on the Big Bang Theory.
Absolutely. I absolutely should. Yeah, I think we pretty much nailed those, you guys. Did you want to do your unbox real quick?
Oh, yeah, I feel like we were looting our own studio for parts just because I thought this might be a last chance.
Yeah.
And I found some Star Wars pogs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
You wanna unbox those,
They
buddy?
contain a slammer. Yeah, I don't know if this will make compelling internet television or not, but
comes-
Unboxing videos do.
What
Yeah.
is
People
it?
love
comes
unboxing
with the
videos.
slammer?
it comes with
Yeah.
a slammer
Wow.
included.
That's a value.
That is so.
What pogs did you get?
Wow.
It appears to be a really stone-faced Harrison Ford, but there's probably no way you could catch that. Nope.
Oh, no, that's Roxy.
Put it over her head.
So yeah, Han slammed first. We got him.
He just slammed his last.
I'll
You
tell
just
if we got
Kylo
anything
Ren'd him.
good. No. No.
Nothing good?
No, nothing.
Nothing good. And that has
was
been
fun.
Unboxing with Spencer.
That took me back.
Guys,
No, nothing.
Hate it.
I wanted
Have
to close today. I know we've been sort of teasing this Deadpool story. Kazuya even said, I know I won't be the first person to ask this, but what was the Deadpool story? I'm genuinely curious after a long tease. We are running over. I am sorry. We will get to the Deadpool story, I think tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, if we sort out the studio situation,
Is there
we'll
no
get to
story?
it.
Yeah. No, there is, and
There
I'm so
is.
sorry we haven't gotten to it, but I know you've got to run, and maybe the unboxing took a little too long.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's my bad. That's my call as a host. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for being there. Happy Veterans Day, and we'll see you Tuesday. Bye.